Here comes the Oilers on the fast pace right in front of us. Krazier passes it out, collapses the defense. Zay Rodriguez, he's money from the corner, and he gets it to go. Zay Rodriguez, 5, Essexville 2. 3-on-1 fast break. Helm gets the rebound all the way to the cup. Houston makes a business decision. It doesn't matter. Putting it in off the left block was Noel Helm, his first 2 points of the night. Enters it into Lang. Lang goes all the way to work deep in the post, putting that one up for 2, and a 4-point lead for the Oilers. Hutchins lobs it into Krazier. He grabs it with his left hand. Now he goes right. He finds the cut. Jake Hutchins for 3 from the right corner. Splash down. Jake Hutchins is lethal. His third three-pointer of the game. Now the Oilers with a 2-point lead. Offensive rebound for a second, and then it rolls back to Rodriguez, driving all the way to the cup. Blocked from behind. Helm puts it in, and he gets it to go on the right baseline. Noel Helm for 2. Krazier gets a screen from Lang. A give and go from Krazier to Jaden Lang, who puts it in on the left block for 2. Helm looking for a play. He shakes Gage Jones, fakes right, goes left, drives all the way to the cup, puts it up, and it goes for Noel Helm. An and one opportunity. French puts it up for 3. Splash down. Braylon French from the top of the key. Dunham brings it past the court, nearly picks up that pivot foot. Finds Trepanier. She fakes right, goes left, goes all the way to the cup, and gets it to go. Trepanier, a little 3-0 run for the Blue Jays. Drives baseline and gets blocked from Trepanier. Now she picks up the rebound, passes it up to Pietratonio, who lays it in on the left side for 2. And right back to the full court press go the Blue Jays, tied up at 10 apiece. Bell will inbound it just underneath her own hoop. She inbounds it, and Galgosi strips that one away. She outlets it to Trepanier. Full court pass to Florian. 2-on-1 fast break. Florian dumps it off Travis underneath the cup, and she puts it in for 2. 17-12 and a 5-0 run, 5-point lead for the Jays. Travis, top of the key, shakes and bakes, puts it up, splash! From the left corner, a 3, extending the lead to 10 for Desiree Travis. Braylon French, the smallest man on the court, doesn't matter. He put that one in for 2. A little runner from 8 feet away, 6'4" Hawks. Rodriguez collapses the defense. Shell for 3 in the left corner, splash! Tyler Shell, a 3-point bomb from the left corner, giving the Oilers a 4-point lead. Full court skip pass to French, bouncing it off to Nate Davis. Good 2-man game from French to Davis to put that one in. Zay Rodriguez, top of the key. Hutchins, right corner. Garcia coming off the screen, thought about the 3, instead drove Arnold, finds Hutchins wide open in the right corner. Kaboom! Jake Hutchins for 3. 21-17 lead. Krazier with it. Back into Helm. They break the press. French tries a 3. Splash for Braylon French in the right corner. Now it's officially raining 3s in Mount Pleasant. 2-point deficit for the Oilers. And tip is up and controlled right away by Aiden Lindsay and the Hawks. He moves from the timeline to the right side. Guarded by French. Shakes left, goes right. Finds Arnold. They swing it to the top of the key. That's Jordan Howard. Gives it over to Burton. Top of the key. Arnold. Guarded by Nate Davis. What a center matchup this will be tonight. Jalen Cooper, look for him to get activated early. The EMU commit. Drives all the way down the right baseline. Swatted by Nate Davis. What a beautiful defensive possession for the Oilers. Zay Rodriguez right in front of us here. Guarded by Aiden Lindsay. Krazier has it. Guarded by the much taller Noah Arnold. What a size difference this is and height difference. As these pesky Mount Pleasant Oilers, not afraid of any competition. 7:17 to go and just getting started. Krazier drives all the way to the cup on the left side. Mount Pleasant 2, Heritage nothing here in the first quarter. Krazier with his first 2 points of the night. Here's Isaiah Burton. Oilers float to man. Jalen Cooper unloads on a 3. No dice from the right wing. Rebound tapped out to Braylon French. 2-0 lead for the Oilers. Thanks to Xavier Krazier, he brings it past the timeline. Goes left on Lindsay, all the way to the cup again. He just hit a lay from that side. This time, a little jumper, no good. Arnold, the SVSU commit, comes down with it for his first rebound of the game. Jordan Howard slowing things down is Aiden Lindsay, the 6'1 freshman. Starting for Coach Reynolds. Now Lindsay unloads on a 3. Splash! Aiden Lindsay. He told me earlier today, or yesterday, he wanted his name out there as a freshman. Well, big-time moments equal big-time players, and Aiden Lindsay with a 3-ball right off the corner. Now Rodriguez had a steam over to French. Back to Davis in the right corner. Pump fakes. Jalen Cooper tried to steal it. 5-on-4. Jake Hutchins for 3. Spinning in and out. Rebound. Fought for. Jalen Cooper comes down with it. Noah Arnold slowing things down now. right wing. Skip pass over to Lindsey. Can he go 2 for 2? He can! Aiden Lindsey with 6 bad boys. 2 threes, 1 on each side for the Hawks. 4-point lead for the Hawks. 6-2. What can Frazier and company do to respond? Down in a little bit of a hole. They have not seen this sort of adversity since the Midland game a week ago. Rodriguez with it, right wing, passes it out of bounds. Tipped off of Jordan Howard's hands. And boy, if you take a look at this roster for Heritage, pretty much half the roster, 3/4 of it is 6 foot and higher, or about 5'12", a couple of inches smaller. So pretty prepared for some dunks if they get some fast break opportunities tonight, folks. Braylon French, the smallest man on the court, doesn't matter. He put that one in for 2. A little runner from 8 feet away. 6-4 Hawks. Back in the offensive possession for the Hawks, Isaiah Burton. Dribbles through his legs, back to Lindsey, top of the key, shakes French, collapses the defense, offensive foul! Way to take the charge, the big fella. Nate Davis stepping in the middle, clogging up the paint. And Jalen Cooper, his first foul of the night. Not what you want, Aiden Lindsey, his first foul of the night. Not what you want to see. 3 minutes into this game. One of your star freshmen in foul trouble with 6 points. Right in front of us here, Frazier trying to shake Lindsey. A bullet pass into the middle, in and out of the hands of Davis, but luckily Hutchins is right there to come up with it. Rodriguez back to Frazier at the Mount Pleasant Oiler logo. Rodriguez, he's lethal from the corner. He gets it, bounces to Davis. French off the curled screen, got his man in the air, good up fake, finds Davis in the right corner, doesn't get that one to roll. Offensive rebound to Rodriguez, putting that one back in, Xavier Frazier. 6-all, just like how we started. 4 for Frazier, 6 for Lindsey. The environment, you can feel it here just behind us, the Mount Pleasant student section. Cooper finds Burton in the right wing. He airmails that one. Offensive rebound for Arnold, but saved to nobody. Aiden Lindsey elects to let that one roll, and so does Nate Davis. So it'll be Oilers ball as they change sides of the court, and newly entered in as a standing ovation for the Oilers, Will Garcia, the stud of the football player. Had a little injury in that football season, a broken hand, I believe it was. According to Coach McIntyre, well, he's got that big, ugly cast off, and now he's on the hardwood, right in the ball with his hands, and he stepped out of bounds. A little early game jitters for Will Garcia making his home debut. Not sure if he played against Cadillac on Tuesday night, but either way, coming back for Coach Shell, that's got to be an awesome opportunity. The senior seeing his last steps on the Mount Pleasant basketball hardwood court. Here's Jordan Howard, collapses the defense, out to Nick Cliff, another stud of a junior. Top of the key, back to Burton. Lindsey, the freshman, guarded by Frazier. Freshman versus senior, 14-year-old versus 17-year-old. Lindsey shakes Frazier. Lindsey driving in, 12-foot midi, gets it to go over Frazier on the left baseline. Aiden Lindsey now with 8 of them. Aiden Lindsey 8, Oilers 6. Frazier passing the ball, trying to break that timeline out of bounds. It nearly hits the Hawks bench over there. It does. I believe it hit one of the coaches. Aiden Lindsey will have to track the ball down. Clock will stop with 3:39 to go.